Hello friends, on this channel, every time we hit a multiple of 10,000 subscribers, I manual the number in centimeters. This video was actually really late, but on February 25th, 2022, we hit 40k subscribers, which means today, I'm manualing 400 meters, which is the length of one lap on a running track. While I do this manual, I'll be answering some of your Q&A questions. Where did you get the first deck that started off your whole skate journey? I mentioned this in another video, but my first board ever was a Walmart board that cracked when I tried to ollie it. My first actual skateboard was a 3-block complete that I ordered online. This board really means a lot to me because I feel like I fell in love with skating while riding this board. I actually have it hanging on my wall right now, right next to my desk. Leave it in the comments. What's your opinion on hanging old boards on the wall? In my opinion, if the board means a lot to you, I think it's fine to hang old boards up, and the scratches can even add some character. What's your favorite skate brand? Etnies is the first brand that comes to mind because all of my skate shoes are Etnies nowadays. I think they look really cool, and I've always liked the look of chunkier skate shoes with baggier pants. I specifically like their Michelin collab shoes because the sole of the shoe wears down less fast. Interestingly enough, the thing people ask about the most in the comments are my shoes. And no, I'm not sponsored by Etnies. Yet. Any cool injury or comeback stories? My one cool comeback story is about how I learned to manual. I've told this story in another video, but the gist is that I sprained my ankle trying my first heel flip and couldn't pop my board. All I could do was push around and manual, and so I started practicing manuals exclusively for a month, and that's what started my journey to getting really good at manuals.
Yes! Yes, dude. Boom! Oh, that was crazy.
Aside from that, I got a pretty bad back injury from skating the Pier 7 manual pads in San Francisco. I was skating this spot for the first time ever, and I felt like a kid in a candy store because this is one of my dream skate spots. I ended up skating for 2 hours straight without taking any breaks and ended up getting hurt in the end. I didn't really have a bad fall or anything, I was just missing the same trick in the same way over and over again for hours, and on one attempt I bailed and landed on my right foot and pain just shot up my leg and back. I think my body was just too exhausted at that point. The moral here is to listen to your body when it's tired or in pain. Sometimes it's fine to take a rain check on a trick if it's just not working today. When are you going back to the Red Morton skate park? How often do you skate in Sunnyvale? Would you come shred the Ukiah skate park? These comments are about various skate parks in my area, some of which I've shown in my past videos. I've actually run into a few people who watch my videos by coincidence, and it's always cool to meet you guys and have a skate sesh together. I was thinking of doing some sort of meetup at a Bay Area skate park, and I'll let you guys know through community posts on my YouTube channel and through my Insta. To answer these specific questions though, Red Morton is a little far for me, so I haven't gone in a year. Sunnyvale is one of my locals, and I go once every few weeks, and Ukiah is pretty far for me, so only if I happen to be in that area. Ever go hard with other wheel sports? Heelys, scooters, ripsticks? Funny you mentioned Heelys because I always wanted Heelys as a kid but never got them. I used to wakeboard / ripstick a bunch as a kid, and I specifically remember riding down this huge hill near my house and bailing because you can't brake or power slide on wakeboards. I never really learned any wakeboard tricks though, and the only scooter trick I knew was an ollie or bunny hop. I can also bunny hop on a bike, which I proudly show to all my friends every time I'm on a bike.
That was an ollie.
Got any merch coming soon? I've been working on stickers, hats, and shirts for a while. I've always thought it'd be fun to start a skate brand someday, so I guess this is a baby step in that direction. I'll make a post about this on my channel whenever I have things ready, so stay tuned. It will probably come out after this channel hits 50k subs. How many tricks are you trying to learn at one time? I feel like I have multiple different modes of approaching learning. The first mode is when I know I'm going to a special spot and I'm sort of on a mission to land a particular trick I've been dreaming of. In this case, I'm not only learning the trick, but I'm also practicing for the specific spot. For example, when I was skating the LA Courthouse, which is 300 miles away from where I live, I asked people how tall the spot was, found an equivalent spot nearby, and practiced that one specific trick over and over so I'd be confident when I got to the actual spot. The second mode is when I'm playing a full part game of skate with my friends at a local spot or a skate park. This really gets me out of my comfort zone and makes me try a bunch of things I've never tried before. I'll get close on a few things during the game and I'll try to go back and learn them after the game's done. And the last mode of learning is when I really want one trick in particular, and I'll do nothing but grind that trick all day, over and over. These types of missions sometimes end up spanning multiple sessions, and they sort of blur the line between skating for fun and skating as a chore. From this, I realized that I don't always have the patience and energy to continually be improving myself. Sometimes it's fine to just be happy with the tricks I know and to do them for fun without trying to learn something new. So that was all the questions I had for this video. Fun fact, this clip was filmed almost exactly a year ago relative to the publish date of this video. At the time, I had just discovered a bunch of hill spots and was super excited to pre-film a bunch of long manuals for this manual series. Special thanks to Kyle for meeting up with me just to film this. As of today, I don't have the 50K video filmed yet, but I do have a spot in mind and I'm gonna go film that with a friend soon. And finally, thank you to you all for watching my videos, for supporting my channel, and for chatting with me in the comments and on Instagram. Have fun skating, everyone.